Hey everyone, PAC-PREZ here, and we're going to do a video on our 81 and our 82 product line, why we came up with them, why we developed them, and why we think they are the best solution that you can have for your toy haulers, containers, anything like that that's out there. So typically what's been used in the past before we developed our 81 and 82 series would be just a round hockey puck style lock like this one, okay? And I would say 30%, 35% of the time, if you've got a toy hauler, right, this is gonna work for you. And you see them out there on the road, you see them driving around. Those guys and gals that have a hockey puck on the back of their toy haulers, congratulations, it worked for them. But the other 60, 65% of you, where the holes just don't line up or the bracket's too wide because your manufacturer made it too wide or it's got a curve to it, this style of a padlock, even with this kind of cutout down here, not going to get the job done for you. You try and put it on, it's not going to work. And now you lose the ability of having a shackleless padlock lock up your toy hauler and that sort of thing. So, geez, probably back in 2018, 2017, something like that, right? Customers coming to us saying, hey, PAC-PREZ, what can you do about this? And so we spent probably a year and a half, 2 years, and I say we, probably more so me than anyone else, driving around, trying things out, CNCing, machining, trying to do different things so that we can get a shackleless design to work on 80, 90, 95, 98% of those toy haulers or anything else that uses kind of that bracket design. And what we developed was the 81 series for your toy haulers, and really more kind of your flat bar, what we call a flat bar handle. And then along with it, kind of the brother or sister to the 81, the 82, right? And the 82 is designed for containers. Really more so when they've got this rib in the middle of them. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna remove the 81 off of our display here, which you can kind of see is built to mimic what a toy hauler would look like, right? And then the 82 looks like a container. So give me a second while I open this guy up. All right, I'm gonna remove it off. So what I wanna show you now is the back, right? So our 81 series is patented for how we developed all of these cavities in the back so that when you compare it to a traditional standard hockey puck, you can see how much more room there is, how many more features have been milled out, been machined, so that when you're talking about going over a handle that has that swing hasp to it, you can see there's a lot more room for this lock to get over top as you're installing it, okay? So whether the holes are perfectly aligned or if the bracket's been bent a little bit, you have a higher degree of success, a much bigger chance of a probability of this fitting onto that toy hauler than just a regular old hockey puck, okay? So this is what you're gonna use for a traditional toy hauler, something that has this flat bar, right? You can see here, and my team's gonna put in some photos. We'll show you what I mean by a flat bar. The 81's the way you wanna go. Now, if you got a container you're trying to lock up, the 81's not gonna get the job done. It doesn't have enough features taken out of it. So let me show you now what we've done for the 82 series, specifically for containers. Right, so now when I'm talking about a container, I'm talking your sea containers. And typically those sea containers have this extra rib that goes across to make the handle stronger because these containers get used so much, the doors are so big and heavy, it's got a thicker, stronger bar than your typical toy hauler would or something like that, right, your utility van. What we had to do for the 82 series then was to machine out even more, right? So now when you compare these two, you can see the 81's got a lot of features in it, a lot of allowance. But now when you look at the 82, right, the 82 has even more machined out of it to include the side profile where you can see this big cutout. So when it goes over that handle, right, and you got this rib, the padlock allows for that extra slot right here, okay? So this 82 with all of these features are what's expected to be used on a container. Now, hey Greg, hey PAC-PREZ, can I use an 82 on my toy hauler? Absolutely, you can. It'll work. It's just going to be kind of really loose, right? What we would consider to be sloppy. And we're not big fans of sloppy. We don't like sloppiness. I know a lot of customers are kind of used to it because that's what you've done with padlocks in the past. But for us, the 82, while it will work on a trailer like this, not a big fan of it. We'd really prefer you go with the 81. So you get a much more snug fit, less chance of someone getting a pry bar in there or something like that, okay? So once again, just to kind of recap, right? The 81 series designed, developed for your kind of flat bar handles, whereas the 82, you've got more cutouts, more features to fit in there. Now, both of these locks, you're gonna notice there's a set screw in the back right here, and then a small hole that's gonna be really hard to see in the video, but we'll show you as a close-up. That's where the tether goes in, okay? So on these locks, we include a small lanyard, a stainless steel vinyl coated lanyard that you can fit in through your padlock here and you tighten it down. And then on the other side, you're gonna wrap it around your post, your pole, you're gonna wrap it around something, and we give you a little coupler nut for you to squeeze just with a pair of pliers. It's aluminum to compress it. And now the padlock, when it's unlocked, if you want, you can just let it dangle down and it's waiting for you there, right? So as you open your door, you do other things, you're not losing your padlock. You're not out, in the sand dunes having a good time, and one of your kids pulls off the padlock, puts it on the ground, and 3 days later when you're all done, ready to go home, what in the world happened to the padlock, right? It's got a tether feature for it. And like most things PACLOCK, our PAC band, right? The PAC band to help keep all that junk, debris, as best as you can out of the cylinder as you're driving down the road or as the container's going across the water, right? So just a quick video for you to talk through the 81, the 82, the benefits to this type of design versus just a regular old hockey puck, okay? This will work sometimes, 30%, 35%. Your 81, you're hitting 90, 95, 98%. And if it doesn't work, give us a call. We want to find out why, okay? So I hope this is helpful. Let us know questions you got. And that's been another PAC-PREZ Minute for you.